Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to your guide on the side, Dr. Peck. Boy, I can't believe it. We're already into week 3 here of our course, Technology and Society. So I have a couple of things I'd like to chat with you about just very, very briefly. First would have to do with some feedback from week 2, and then second would be a scaffold a little bit for week 3. And then I'll just kind of wrap around all that by noting that we are scheduled to take our first test this week. I have not yet put it up, given that there have been some issues with the essays and getting them all straightened away for you. Typically, people don't particularly express interest in taking a test on the very first day of the week in which it's offered anyway, so I'm hopeful that some of you can just kind of hold tight a little bit until I can get that posted for you. My plan is to have it up probably no later than tomorrow evening, which is Tuesday of this week. So let me return to those 2 points I mentioned. The feedback thus far, I want to give you some commentary on the essays that you have produced, which, by the way, for the most part have been very, very, very good. They're right in line with what the assignments have been about, and right in line with what good quality essays should be. They are thorough. They are not wordy, they are to the point, they're well supported and well written and composed, and that's important for work of that nature, since in an online class we have to rely so heavily on the written word. I really do appreciate it, and I don't know if some of you are using that writing standards for this course document as a guide or not, but if there are any comments at all about writing in my feedback to you, I would encourage you to look at that document and kind of think of it as a checklist of things you might be on guard for in terms of quality of writing, kinds of issues, spelling, grammar, and that kind of stuff. And as I say, I really have no reason to think at large that that's any kind of an issue with the course so far with you guys as a total class. So congratulations on work well done, and I'm looking forward to more of the same throughout the term. Now, with respect again to the grades on the first essay, for sure, there were a number of them that when I popped up the window to grade them for you, I got a message to the effect of you need to open a thread in order to view this posting. So I don't know if that really was intended for me or for you as the student. I'm thinking it's probably for you, the student, because to be honest with you, I was able to read the majority of them, so that's my sense is that there's something that you might not be doing as a student if in fact you posted one but I can't read it. I do want you to know that I have requested, I've spoken with what's called level 1 Blackboard support, and they haven't been able to respond to that particular issue, and the ticket, if you will, has been elevated to level 2 Blackboard support. So I'm expecting some feedback from them on what might be going on. And I just want to assure you again that anyone who has submitted something for week 1 and I have not been able to read it, I will certainly go back and do so, get the feedback to you, and get a grade posted for you if in fact it is there. So I'm looking forward to doing that. This is indeed Monday of the 3rd week, so I have a whole cluster of these essays to read and get back to you, and I'll be doing that as quickly as I can. Probably we'll be working on that later this afternoon and this evening. So keep your eyes peeled for feedback on number 2, which I have every reason to think will be as good as week number 1. So having said as much, let me speak just so briefly about scaffolding for what you're encountering this week. I think you're going to find it pretty interesting, and I find Volte's book and the topics he discusses to be very interesting. I don't know why I keep making that comment. I probably need not do so. But particularly in the current block of reading, you're going to find a discussion having to do with the relationship between science and technology. And I would argue, and I think Volte does probably implicitly for sure, that in the public mind, the sense is that we have all of this science going on, and scientific discovery and breakthrough then feeds more or less directly as a driver into what we see as the end products of technological development. Volte is going to kind of give you a revised look at that. He is going to talk about the reciprocal nature of science and technology. In particular, he's going to be talking about ways in which what's going on in technological development actually drives science, scientific discovery, and research. So I think you're going to get a bit of a revision of your general understanding of what that is all about. And then he's going to conclude with the major ways in which science and technology really do share some common characteristics. But again, I think that's really the big idea here for the current block of reading. It's a fairly short span of reading and pretty much to the point, focused around those kinds of things. So I'm going to sign off for now. And as I said, I'm looking forward to your postings that are coming up. And until next time, I'm going to bid you adieu and wish you good luck. And keep your eyes open because the test will be appearing hopefully without a lot more delay. Take care now. Bye-bye.